Hello, I'm Mary Richardson. Welcome to my channel. This is an abundance channel that is all about you and your abundance. My hair's kind of crazy. All about you and your abundance. I'm a psychic medium. I'm glad you're here. Please click like and subscribe and the bell button if you would like to be notified as soon as I upload new videos. So thank you for stopping by. All my information is below in the description box, including my website. I do private readings, and I'm glad you're here. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Look, soon I'll be doing live readings, and please click like and subscribe, the bell button especially, so that when I come on here live and I do live readings of tarot cards, I can pull a card or two for you, a card or two for you. So I channel spirit. Spirit speaks to me and I speak to you. So today is all about the spirit of abundance and the abundance challenge. We are on day 22. Day 22. So the abundance challenge, every morning for 1 minute, we're closing our eyes while we're not driving or not doing anything dangerous. So close your eyes. Hopefully you're sitting at your kitchen table, maybe drinking a cup of coffee. And what we're doing is imagining our dream life, the activities we're doing in our dream life, and how those activities make us feel. For instance, I would have, day 22, the activity and the feeling. So get yourself a notebook. If this is your first time you're jumping in onto the challenge, start today. So this is for everybody, and it's like a flower that's been blooming over the last 22 days. Each day I get a little more information from Spirit. What I thought this abundance challenge was going to be is not at all what it's turned out to be. I thought it would just be I thought I would have the same dream life in every day that I did this. And that's not been what's happened. The dream life that I imagine is more about the feeling that I'm feeling in my dream life than it is about the activities. So for instance, my dream life is doing readings for you all, bringing through your loved ones that have passed on so that they can give you the messages that you may need to hear. That's what I have come to realize in the last 22 days. That is my dream life. Or one of the components of my dream life, because that makes me feel really, it makes me feel extraordinary because I'm doing what I'm here to do. Yeah, so it's, we've all heard about passion and find your passion, and most often our passion is not that far away from us. We already usually know what it is. We just don't know how to make it work, or how to begin doing it. You know what I'm saying? So often your passion, it might be baseball. Spirit keeps having me see baseball. Someone who really wanted to be a baseball player and for whatever reason didn't get the support of the family to go out and pursue that dream. But the dream, as you know, never dies, right? So we can always still, maybe we're not going to be a pitcher or a catcher, but why can't we be a coach? Why can't we be a major league coach? Why can't we, whatever aspect that is, why can't we coach baseball or start a baseball farm team? Or, there's all kinds of things that our dreams never die. In fact, it seems like they gain momentum the less that we pursue them, the stronger it gets, because that's what we're here to do, is live our dream, right? So yeah, Spirit kept bringing that picture to mind. Oftentimes, Spirit will, our dreams sort of catch, our dreams are, yeah, that's a globe. It's a globe behind me. I know I need to fix up my space a little bit. Oh, I'll work on it. I have a picture there. All right, so often what happens with our dreams is they gain momentum. We think we're squashing them down because we think we can't have it. And I don't have to tell you how painful that can be, because the dreams aren't able to die. They aren't able to, we might think we're suppressing them or squashing them down or pushing them down, but the dream just gains momentum, and it's like a fire inside you. So whatever dream you have that you think you can't bring to reality, it's so not true. All you have to do is connect to your guides, raise your vibration, and say, show me how I can live my dream. And then be open. Just be open. And Spirit will speak to you in the way that makes sense to you. So, for instance, you might suddenly start getting pictures of you out on a ball field coaching. Or maybe your dream life is to have a YouTube channel with, a bazillion subscribers. And you're like, how in the world am I going to make that happen? Well, just be open to the pictures and the thoughts and the words that start coming into your mind. That was my dog that was coughing. So just be open to what happens after you ask. For instance, I'm going to ask right now, Spirit, how can I bring this message to the most people so that they can live abundantly and I can grow the YouTube channel, bring it to more people? What do I have to say? What do I have to do? And now I'll just, listen and be aware of what starts popping into my mind. And often the key to this that I've noticed is when you ask a question like that, like whatever your dream is, how do I'll notice that it'll be a little bit of time, like maybe could be a few minutes, could be within that day, could be whenever, but I'll be doing something completely different, like feeding the dogs, or I could be out. Yeah, I mow the grass. We have we have like 5 acres. So I like riding lawnmower because it's quiet and I have like 3-4 hours just to myself to just chill and listen to Spirit. And I'll be doing that, and I'll just be like, or I'll just be doing something mundane, whatever. And I'll just get a picture of something in my mind out of the blue. So the out of the blue is the key. When something comes to your mind out of the blue, that might be Spirit answering your question. I hear my dogs barking. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. The out of the blue is when those out of the blue thoughts are the thoughts that you should really pay attention to, because that may be Spirit answering a question. So, and I have different questions all the time for Spirit. So when I get those out of the blue answers, I have to think about, okay, what was I really wanting an answer to? What does this, and sometimes I'll ask, what is this related to? And I ask Spirit, and then I might get a clear answer as to, oh yeah, I was asking, how do I, or what's in my highest and greatest good? And I'll get answers. And you can too. So the only difference between everybody is a lot. Well, we're all at different levels, right? So we all understand and are here for a different purpose. So when you're looking for your passion, if you don't know what your passion is, if you are not understanding how you can implement your passion into your life, if you are wondering how a loved one is doing on the other side, they've passed away, these are all great ideas to bring to your reading. So, because having a clear channel to Spirit, they give me answers and I can bring them to you. If you do book a reading, it is best to write down several questions or several topics. So when you go to a medium, so I know I'm a little off subject right now, but I'm sort of being led down this path. So when you go to a psychic or a medium, and the difference is that mediums channel those that have departed, as well as all mediums are psychics, not all psychics are mediums. So, or it doesn't mean that they can't do it, it just means that they may be at different levels in their mediumship. So when you go to a medium, first of all, spirit is all about love and kindness. So the answer, expect the answers would be of love and kindness. For myself, I know that I only get information that is from a higher vibration. So information that is negative or unkind, that's not spirit. Something I was really going to make a point about, and now I forgot. It'll come back to me. So when choosing a medium, it's best to choose a medium, a psychic, that you most resonate with, that you feel, and by resonate, I mean, when you go in a room and you sit down, if the person sitting next to you like makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up and you just feel like getting up and moving away to a different chair, that's probably not, that's an example of someone you just don't resonate with for whatever reason. You're getting the feeling that you just want to go sit somewhere else. So it's like that with a psychic, or with a psychic, you want to be able to connect to that psychic in a way that you feel comfortable. So it doesn't mean you have to have a full understanding of how it works or what, how they work even. It's just like, you know, do you feel comfortable with this person? Does this person send out vibes that mean that make you feel like they really, and make you know that they genuinely care about you, that they genuinely, you know, want to do what's in your highest and greatest good, bring you messages that are in your highest and greatest good. And that's the best way to choose a psychic medium. So I guess that's all I have to say on that subject. I am doing a July special, so a full 45 minutes with me, and it's all about you and me channeling only for you for $50. So that's the July special. I'm celebrating summer, so come celebrate summer with me and take advantage of that special. All the information is below in the description box. My website is in the description box below as well. All right. Also, please click like, subscribe, and the bell button so you'll be notified as soon as I upload new messages. Today's message from Spirit, they had me write Spirit of Abundance. Did it ever occur to us that abundance could be its own energy? Yeah, so money has its own energy and abundance has its own energy. So what does that mean for us? It means that we can connect with that energy. More on that later. I'll make another video on that later. So I'm just going to, I'm always channeling with spirit. So if I pause, it's just because I'm kind of tuning in and hearing what spirit is telling me. Oh, so they're saying the spirit of abundance is in all of us. All we have to do is tap into it. They're saying how you tap into it is to focus on that energy and ask for what you want and be open to it. Something I've noticed as well is, let's say you ask for a certain amount, let's say money, okay? You're asking for a certain amount and you have this amount, okay, let's just make it an even $1 million. You're asking for $1 million. And I've noticed that if we break it down into smaller amounts, it often comes easier than one lump sum, right? So And I don't know why that is or how that works exactly, but I have noticed that better results have been achieved. I've achieved better results when I ask for it in little chunks, and then I get it, and I get it in different ways. So the way I thought I was going to get it is almost never the way I get it. So I'll ask for, how is it that I can do more readings for people or whatever it is. And they'll lead me to doing like this channel. So I'm doing this channel and my expectation is, this channel will lead me to getting what I want. What I want to do for people is do more readings for them. And often what will happen is it will come about a different way. Like what I've gained already is an abundance in how to do these videos, how to upload them, where to go, how to record them, how to, and of course I'm still learning, but how to schedule them. And so I've gotten an abundance of what I didn't know I needed. So, which has been really, really helpful. So it's almost like a stair step, like it's, you need to do this and this and this and this. And as I kind of just followed that path, I'm like, wow, I feel really satisfied because I feel like Spirit is taking me where I most want to go, but they're doing it in a way I didn't expect. So be open to that. I know it might sound like I'm rambling, but I'm trying to give you as much information as possible. But now, Spirit is saying, pick a card for them. All right, so today's tarot card for us on abundance is, and I always end up shuffling, and a card usually pops out, or Spirit will say stop, or they'll tell me where the card is, like cut it, it'll be on top, or sometimes it just falls on the floor. One of my videos, it literally just fell on the floor. And see, this card just kind of flew out like that. It's the red one. Okay, they're saying red and blue, dual cards today. Okay, so they're saying first one is suffering in silence. Suffering in silence. You can see that it looks like she's also waiting, like she's sitting on her knees. Looks like she's on a path, a journey, because she has her walking stick. And it looks to me like she's looking towards the future. But look at this. These are the stair steps. Didn't I just talk about stair steps? How Spirit leads us in steps to what we are asking for. And it looks like she has nowhere to go, right? But maybe she's going to grow wings and fly. So maybe she doesn't need a road. Right? So what this card is saying is that my expectation was that there would be a road here, right? But what Spirit is doing for us is Spirit is leading us up the pathway. And just when we think there's a dead end, there's nowhere to go. This almost looks like a wing here. It's a mountain, but it almost looks like it's a wing coming out of her shoulder. Like she's sprouting wings, and now she won't need a road. She's going to fly. So again, it's as if what we expect doesn't have to happen for us to get what we want or need. So, and also it speaks to the generosity of abundance, that we get way more than we could ever ask for. Like I could never even think like, why don't you give me wings? It never even occurred to me. But yet it looks like there's a wing growing out of her shoulder and will help her fly to her destination. And even beyond that, you can see there's the sun, a bright light. So she's getting more than what she asked for, but she started out following the steps. So it appears that she's suffering in silence, but in reality, she has everything that she needs, and Spirit is helping her get where she wants to go. Suffering in silence. The next card is patience and planning. So it shows two columns, and they look sturdy, and you notice that they're not really, there's nothing resting on them yet. They're just columns. It's hard to tell all the details in the picture. It almost looks like fish and stars. It's almost like they rose these columns, like these columns rose up out of the ocean, and now they're stretching towards the sky. Patience and planning. So this almost reminds me of like an elevator to the top. And there's many, many elevators. Almost many elevators. And it's usually a straight line, right? Patience and planning is a straight line to the top. So that's what this card is telling me right now. And Spirit is like, you nailed it. So patience and planning. Spirit is saying, think of it as a stairway to the top. A stairway, the top being where you want to go, the pinnacle. And the circular part of the column is more like the foundation that had to be built to hold the column. So without the foundation here, the column would topple over, right? So the foundation is a clear support and is every bit as important as the rise up. So the foundation is what makes the column stand. So if you are like me and you're building something, a solid foundation is what makes and what holds up the entire building. Oh, I'm just checking in with Spirit. Feel like you're good. All right, so that is today's message. Don't forget to do your abundance challenge, 1 minute, closing our eyes and imagining your dream life. Imagine the activities in your dream life, how those activities make you feel. So write down the activity and the feeling. We're on day 22, but even if you didn't start this before, it's okay, start today. If you've gotten off track, it's all right, just pick up where you left off and just keep going. Isn't that the key to life, right? Just keep going. So just take a minute, close your eyes, imagine your dream life and the activities that you're doing in your dream life. If you're, if you, whatever that dream, here's the thing about dreams. Before I end this video, I want to talk about dreams because your dream life, your passion is the one thing that terrifies you and also you can't get rid of, right? It's the one thing that keeps coming back no matter what you do, no matter what career you're currently in, no matter what activities you're doing, it keeps coming back as something that you want to do, you feel you need to do. And it's always something positive, uplifting, kindness. It's something, something obviously that you're passionate about, something good and helpful and kind that you're passionate about doing. For me, I kept having, as I've developed my skills over the years, I tried many different careers and academia as well. I'm well educated. And no matter what I tried, it just never seemed to resonate. It just never seemed to be where I wanted to be. When I was there, I was thinking about something else. When I was doing something else, I was thinking about something else. And it just never seemed, I never seemed to find what I'm here to do until I realized I already had it. And it was using my gift to help other people. So using my gift of my psychic skills, my mediumship skills to help other people. And now that I'm doing it, I don't have that feeling of that I have to keep running and looking for other careers, other training, we're always growing I'm always growing in my gift, but I don't feel I have to go in a million different directions. And what's interesting is I'm looking out outside and I'm seeing a tree, and right in between the tree is like a, the wire for electricity. But on that wire is a red cardinal. And that cardinal, just as I said, I didn't feel like I had to keep running and finding other careers. Just as I said that, that cardinal landed on that line out there and just stood there. And it was like, it was like a vibrant red bird. And to me, that is, I was just thinking that was spirit, and spirit said, yep, that's us. And so almost like a confirmation of the way I feel. And that is that I'm here to help you heal by doing what I need to do, using my gift to help you. So if you need help with something in your life, book a reading, and let's help you on your journey, help you get answers from spirit. For me, when I tried to figure out everything on my own, before I really relied on spirit, I would try and figure things out on my own, and that's a long, tedious path to try and do all on your own. And of course, spirit is always wanting to guide us, but we have to ask. That is the free will. We have free will not to ask for help. So when I wasn't asking for help from spirit, I was really unhappy, because everything I did, I was just doing in my own strength, struggling, trying to make things work, careers work that I wasn't interested in, and I couldn't figure out why. And it was only when I started asking, for help, for spirit to show me, that I really had experience after experience after experience that just was like, nobody's going to believe this. And then I realized that spirit was helping me learn about myself, and that what I experience, I can help you by using my gifts. So if you'd like to know more, leave comments. I don't want to go too deep into my experiences unless you really want to know, but I'm happy to share if you do. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Be sure and click like and subscribe and the bell button so you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos, and as soon as I upload new videos. But for today, have a great day. Thanks for dropping by. Please send this to your friends. Let them get abundance as well. Goodbye for today.